Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. This is a pick a card and it's for water signs, Cancer, Pisces and Scorpio energies. Now I've put out 3 piles here. There's the same kind of cards in each pile, but I've put the different ones at the top just to make it easier for you to identify the pile you're drawn to. Now you might want to pause the video to see what pile you're drawn to. You might be drawn to one or more piles, but whatever it is, this is the Wisdom of the Chakra Oracle cards, Chakra Oracle cards. This is Angel Answer cards, and this is the Crystal Angel cards. So take your time, decide which one you want, and then we'll start. I will put timestamps in the drop box below. Okay, so we'll take these off the table. We'll put them down here, and we will start with this pile here. So this is for people that were drawn to the Crystal Angels. What we've got here is it's Aqua Aura. These are crystal cards, and these crystals have a meaning. They're beautiful cards. Healthy communication in relationships is what we're talking about here. Heart-to-heart discussions and clear, assertive communication help you understand and be understood. So there might be something we need to discuss here. We might have to be honest and forthright about how we're feeling about things. We have expansion. Now, expansion is growth. We are talking about improving things here, so this could have a massive impact on how things go in the future or how you proceed. So we are talking about heart-to-heart discussions here, being clear, assertive, and to be understood so that you can also understand the other person or group of people's point of view here. So there's a lot to be gained. We'll learn a lot from it, and our experiences will go on to be more positive. Meditation brings answers. Now, not everybody meditates. It might be that you want to think about how you're going to communicate and how you're going to go forward here. This is about connecting in with spirit. It can be clearing your head. You could be taking a walk in nature. You could be doing yoga. But what we're saying here is do something that relaxes you, because that enables you to ground yourself so that you can go forward and feel good about having these communications and discussions with people. Because this is going to change things. Everybody's going to get a better understanding of everything that's going on. Now I'm going to put this aside because this is the fairy answer card for the end, and we'll see what the tarot's saying here. The Queen of Wands, the Four of Swords, and the Queen of Cups. We have the Knight of Pentacles, the Queen of Swords, which is the overall central energy. She's a good communicator, and the Four of Wands. We have the Star card, beautiful healing energy we were talking about, a Judgment card, and the Eight of Swords. Now, the obvious thing here we've got here is this Eight of Swords. Now, this is something that's going round and round in your head. You're overthinking this. What Spirit's saying is, if there's been challenging times or you're going through challenging times, we need to take a step back now to heal. There might be something we've been going through that's very challenging. Take a step back, heal. We're also being told here to meditate or do something that makes you feel good. Yoga. Get into this better feeling energy rather than going round in your head. And when we do things we enjoy, it grounds us and we can get our perspective on things. It also connects us in with our intuition, which is highly important here, which was what I said. It's about connecting with your higher self or spirit here, listening to your intuition, your gut feeling on things. You will gain clarity through doing this. You'll heal the mental anxiety you're going through, and you'll be able to see clearer how you're going to go about communicating or speaking up here. So a lot to be gained from taking a step back, healing. You'll start to become enlightened. You'll start to feel a lot better about yourself. It'll also, this card here of healing is new hope and rejuvenation after being very clear in communicating. So there's a lot of healing can be done through communication, and there's a lot of benefits for you. You're going to feel good about it. But you've got to make the judgment call here. It's a judgment call that you're going to have to make. And Spirit is trying to help you with this judgment call. That's what this reading is about today. And they're saying, please connect in with yourself or your higher self or the angels here, because they're trying to encourage you to make this judgment call to speak up. Now, once you do this, you're going to be like a phoenix rising from the ashes. It's going to move things on. Your life's going to change. It's going to improve things. They're rising out their coffins. Now, this could be you dealing with a deja vu type situation or somebody that's coming back from your past. Use the knowledge you've gained. It might be that you've healed from this person. Use the knowledge you've gained here to make a good judgment call for yourself, and take time out to think about how you're going to go forward and how you're going to communicate. Now, what we've got here is we've got the meditation brings answers. This here again is another healing card. This is about taking a step back. It's about thinking about what you've been through here and how you're going to go forward. This is mental energy. So to get away from this mental anxiety, apart from taking a walk, we want to be pampering ourselves, taking time out. He's reflecting on what he's learned here, how far he's come. He's reflecting on his situation and he's thinking about how he's going to go forward. So this could involve a bit of brainstorming, a bit of planning, a bit of thinking out how I'm going to put this over, all this type of energy here. But definitely, again, there's your healing energy there. So you have to heal and take time out. Make sure you're in a good space when you're making these decisions, because this is about listening to your intuition and following your heart. Now, she's a very intuitive queen. She tunes into her intuition. She's psychic. She's got psychic abilities. The reason I think that it would benefit you from thinking how you're going to communicate is because she comes from a very passionate place. She's coming from her heart chakra. So we don't have to be ruthless in the way we communicate. We can do it in a compassionate way and we can go forward towards our happiness, but taking into account other people's feelings at the same time. And that is going to take you down a path of growth and expansion, like we were talking here. Things are going to grow and expand for you. Things are going to improve immediately for you. Definitely. You'll feel better about things. There'll be better understandings between you and your partner or your group of people, your work colleagues, your family, whoever this may be for you. But there's a lot of growth and you're going to look very attractive again. It's going to heal a lot of things here and people are going to see the beauty in what you're saying here. So it's not just about you making yourself clear. It's about understanding, people understanding where you're coming from and them understanding where you're coming from. Now, the overall central energy here is this Queen of Swords. Now, the Queen of Swords here is somebody who's very clear and decisive. So she's done her brainstorming. She's had a good think about things here. And she's somebody who's ready to communicate very clearly about the path she wants to go down. Now, some people say she can be very cold, which is opposite of this Queen of Cups, but it's not being cold. It's doing what's right in the end. It's doing what's right and it's making yourself clear. This is about clear communication and honest communication. Now, it can be this could be any situation for anybody. It could be that you're needing honest communication within your relationship. This can be the singles card as well, the divorced person's card. So it might be in some cases that that's what's needed for you to come back into your own. It might be that you need to leave a person, a situation. It might not be as ruthless as that, but it's definitely about making it clear, choosing your path here, she's a strategic person. She's done her planning, making it clear when you're communicating, getting the right words. This is important, by the way, because they're repeating this. Don't overthink this. Take time out and make sure that when you're communicating, that you're making yourself very clear, because this Queen of Swords energy, she is somebody who, once she said it, she sticks to her guns. So once this is said, there's really no going back. That's what I'm hearing with this. But that's the way forward. Now, this is the Knight of Pentacles, and he is somebody who he's very deliberate. He looks at the details of things, very meticulous. Like we say, this is about planning. It could be careful planning, careful use of what words we're using our words carefully here. But it's about taking time to think about things. He takes his time and he looks at the details of things, and that's the beauty of him. He's slow, tiny steps forward. So do your planning. Think this out. Make sure you know how you're going to sound when you're doing it, because that is exactly what's going to bring the stability and the success back into your life here. For you or your family or your soul tribe, within your work environment, your home environment, your family environment. There's definitely a lot to be had from being careful how we're sounding here and thinking about how we're going to do it. And this card here is light. Light. The Fairy Queen of Light comes to shed love and light on your current situation and to remind you that light can penetrate the darkness. That is what's going to happen. There's going to be good results for you through doing this. Okay? So that's whoever chose the Crystal Angels. I hope that helps. We'll now do those who chose the chakra cards. So there's growth here. This is about growth. Growth. Solidite. Socialise or join in. Make healthy and supportive new friendships and connections by getting involved with a group of like-minded people. So this people are on the same wavelength as you. You might be around people that you're not relating to here. You might want to join clubs, things that you've got an interest in. This is going to expand your friends' network. You're going to meet new people that are on the same wavelength. Now, it might be that you're a spiritual person, so you might want to develop your spiritual skills, but being around people that have got your back and understanding what you're passionate about here. Romance. For some of you, it could be romance. Through mixing and socialising, for some of you that are wanting it, you could find a new romantic partner. Now, that's not going to be for everybody. I'll take this card and put it to the side here. The beautiful 9 of coins, the 3 of wands, the 5 of wands, the page of swords. The overall central energy is a lover's card, so for those that are looking for relationships, this is a good reading. The chariot, Cancer energy here, could be you. The 7 of wands, the 5 of cups, and the 8 of wands. Now, what we've got here is we've got upsets. There's been upsets here and disappointments. Now, it could be within any area of your life. It could be within your romantic life. It could be within your friendships. But there's been disappointments here. We've got to let these regrets go. It might be releasing a friend, releasing a person, but it might do us good to go out and meet new people, people that understand you better. So we don't want to be holding on to any past regrets here or anything we've been through that's upsetting. 5s are change for me. So we need to let the past go and we need to focus on the blessings we have in the future and kind of look to the future and get on with it. That's basically what I'm feeling here. We need to get on with it. Now, what we've got here is it's about being determined here to move on. You can stand your ground here. You might have had to stand your ground here with somebody to move on from them if there's been upset. It could be that your boundaries were challenged here, but you've got the upper hand. You're understanding that you need to move on here and new things need to be brought in. So you've learned loads. These are learning karmic lessons. So you've got the upper hand for anything else that might come forward into your life space or anyone else. And through leaving disappointments behind, you could be moving on very quickly. Now, it does make room for the overall energy if we're leaving past lovers behind to make room for new opportunities for love here. So for those that are looking for romance, there could be a relationship here where somebody you're starting to realise, or they're starting to realise there's an attraction of some sort here, or they're communicating with you through emails and texts, and this relationship could grow, or this friendship could grow into a relationship. So this could be communication of some sort coming through emails and texts. And you're going to move forward very quickly. This can come in very quickly. It can be something that you're getting caught up by. It's something that could come out of the blue because you're prepared to leave the past behind, regrets behind, and you have learned your lessons here. You're in a good position. You've learned your lessons. So that's for those that are wanting romance. This is Cancer energy, so this could be you moving forward quickly, or it could be you dealing with somebody with Cancer in their chart. But this overall energy here isn't just about romance. It's about choices, and it's Gemini energy. So you could be a Gemini, you could be dealing with somebody with Gemini in your chart. It's you choosing to leave the past behind. You're choosing to learn from the lessons that you've learned. It's gave you an upper hand. You're in a good position now to make good decisions about yourself. You're gaining clarity now, and you're choosing to go forward. You've gained enlightenment. This is starting to see the way forward here. And there's good news could come in. This is about you moving forward very quickly. Now, this could be anything. It doesn't have to be romance, like I say. It could be that you're ready to buy a new house, move town, move country, go on a holiday, anything that's going to bring growth to your life. But this is also about, remember, it's about meeting new people. So you could be meeting new people by starting up a club. You could meet new people on a holiday. You could meet new people if you change your job or you change the place you're living in. So you're ready for change here. You want to be around people that get you, people that are on the same vibrational level as you, people that have the same traditional values as you, possibly, but definitely people that understand your way of life or thinking. Now, this here is the 5 of Wands, and this could be doubt. Don't doubt yourself to be able to do this. Don't overthink this. If you feel if there's a group you want to join or a place you want to live or, an industry you want to go in, don't doubt this. Because when we're following our passions, which ones are, these people will show up. Things will come into your life. Your intuition, listen to your intuition. It will direct you, and Spirit will direct you onto the path where you can meet the right people, as long as you're putting your efforts into things you're passionate about. When we're enjoying life, things show up, people show up. The universe works with you here, and it's a beautiful energy. So don't doubt yourself. What I would say is, it is telling you to be around people that are like-minded people. If there's any antagonistic energy or people around you, stay away from it. I would choose your battles carefully. I'd come away from any environments here. So what I'm saying, if there's competition in your workplace, any kind of gossiping going on, because this can be antagonistic energies in your environment, I would stay clear of it. Stay clear of it. You want to move on from it. You don't want to get tangled up in other people's dilemmas and things. This is about you coming into your own. It's about you being single-minded now. Now, this can be the singles card for some people. Can be the singles card, but she's beautiful. She creates harmony. She's a young empress. She creates beautiful things in her life. And the reason she does it is because she's left her disappointments behind her. She's learned her lessons. She feels she's in a great place now. And she's somebody who has got high self-esteem, and she's very confident. She's confident. She's ready to move forward. She's ready to take that leap of faith. She's ready to join new groups. She's ready to go towards whatever she's passionate about here. But the beauty of her is she does it in a very well-balanced way. She knows how much of herself to put into certain people, environments, and situations. You can see her holding on to these pentacles here. These ones here, I'm looking at the opposite way around. She's holding on to them and she's letting go of these ones. And that's because she creates beautiful balance. She doesn't overgive. She puts her efforts into people that give her the same back, reciprocal type energies, and she enjoys what she invests in. And she is somebody who can make long-term plans for the future. When you take on this young Empress energy, you can make long-term plans for the future. And that's what this is about. Trusting and believing that you can find the right people around you, the right supportive groups. You're going to find things that you're passionate about. You're going to invest in things that are passionate about. And people are going to respect you. They're going to look at you and understand that you've got the confidence here to go forward with your plans. And trust and believe that your ships will come in. You can create anything you want in your life. You can be part of anything, any team. The right people will come forward. There will be growth in your life. As long as you're prepared to let go past disappointments, you're ready to move on. And you're ready to do it in a very, very well-balanced way. And as long as you remember the lessons you've learned, because that's what's going to put you in the driving seat. You've got the upper hand here because of previous experiences. So it's about either taking up a romantic relationship here, or it's about making good, sensible, well-balanced choices for the future to get you around the right people that can support, and you can feel good in these around these people and in these environments. So it could be anything. It could be your work. It could be your home life. If I'm hearing here, if you're sharing flatmates, it might not be working out. You know, it's things like this. If it's not working out with flatmates or whoever you're living with, it might be time for you to get out on your own and think about how you're going to deal with it. Leave things behind that are people behind that are dragging you down. That's what this is about. Okay, right. So now we have, sorry, I'm going to give you this fairy answer card. Believe in magic. Believe in magic. Open your eyes and see the magic that's all around in nature. The Fairy of Northern Light says you are part of nature, so you are magical too. And you can do anything you want, as long as you trust and believe. You can move on to wherever you want, to be around whoever you want. Okay? Right, I'm just going to do, this is for people who looked for the angel answer card. I'll put this down here because that's the message at the end. We have if you believe. So if you believe and trust in yourself and your abilities, your co-creational journey here, that Spirit is supporting you, as long as you're coming from a true authentic place, you can achieve anything you want. Now, this is about believing it. You will see it. It's not seeing it and believing it. If you believe it, you will see it. And this is Malachite, and it's about prosperity. Prosperity here. There's a positive shift in your flow of divine support. Now, prosperity is beautiful things coming in, but we have to trust and believe that we have the right to them and that they will come to us as long as we are believing and trusting in our journey here. Gratitude. Now, one way of attracting prosperity into your life is to be grateful for everything you have. Practicing gratitude on a daily level, seeing your blessings and everyday things is definitely the way forward here. So being grateful for friends, being grateful for getting up in the morning, be grateful for the sunshine, the rain, all this type of thing raises your vibration and it helps you bring beautiful things into your life. So if we're being positive, we attract positive things, positive people. We've got to be in that high vibrational. We attract prosperity. All the right people, all the right situations will show up. The opportunities will show up for you if you trust and believe. And we're grateful for everything we have in everyday life. There we go. The Magician. The Three of Swords. The Knight of Swords. The Queen of Pentacles. The overall central energy. Oh my goodness me. The Nine of Swords. The Devil energy. This is why we've got to believe. The Page of Pentacles. The King of Wands, and the beautiful King of Cups here. Now, the overall central energy here, we've got a lot of mental anguish going on here, haven't we? And we've got a lot of upsets here. Now, there could be a toxic person or situation in your life, or this, when we're talking about if you believe, this can be your mindset. This can you trusting and believing that you're never going to move on from disappointments, that you're never going to have prosperity in your life. And I want to stick with that. Now, if it's you that's got addictions, or you that's got this mindset, or there's something toxic around you, you are able to move on from that if you desire. These chains are loose. They're loose. They're not, nobody's chained to anything in life. That's an illusion. Now, there's been a lot of disappointment and upsets. The only thing I can say about this Three of Swords card is that this is a temporary place. And what happens is the clouds clear, this and the sunshine will come out again. But we've got unnecessary, I'm saying unnecessary worry. You're worrying about something that you have got the ability to change if you trust and believe in it. The universe will support you here. So it's your mindset we're looking at. Remember, I know it's difficult when we're in this. You could be going through the dark night of the soul here. But if we can just reach for that more positive thought and show the gratitude and see the blessing in even a single flicker of light in these types of situations, it changes the energy around us. Now, what Spirit's saying here, that as far as they're concerned, it's time for you to trust and believe that you can manifest your own goals. This is a perfect time, as above, so below. Everything around you is right now for you to set down your own path. So what is it you want to create? What is it that you desire? Is there something in your life that needs to change here? It's about you thinking about that and trusting and believing that you can leave this toxic boss behind, this toxic person behind, this mindset behind, this addiction behind. Addictive way of living it can be, and create brand new goals. So you've got to trust and believe you have that ability and the universe will support you to move on from these heartaches and disappointments. And when you set yourself a goal, you'll move forward. The energies around you change. The universe will start to support you. Now, this could be people showing up. When we trust and believe in something, the universe supports us. And if it's something we genuinely want, people can come forward with information. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius information. So this is about setting the goals. It's about working on the goal and gaining enlightenment, trusting you can do this, and all the right people can show up. This can be news coming in to support you with your goal when you're working on it. So, for example, if you want a new job, right? If you're wanting to manifest a new job, and this is not for everybody, I'm only giving you an example. If it's a new job you're wanting, the minute you start to look for jobs, you gain enlightenment. You move forward. You start down that track. The first step can be the hardest here, and prosperity will come. Things will fall into place for you. Now, this here is about somebody who is very prosperous. The Queen of Pentacles is somebody who puts the efforts into her goals. She sets the goals and she works on them. She believes in herself. She trusts that she can, create beautiful security around her. It takes work. Miracles. There are miracles, and miracles can be people showing up, but we have to put the work in. And you've got the ability here to create a lot of prosperity for yourself. We all have. The universe is totally abundant. There is enough for everybody. So you can create this, you can nurture your goals and create beautiful security around you here if you put the effort in. Now, one way of deciding how we want to go forward, we're going to look at our stability here. We want to improve things. So this could be gathering information, like I say. If you're looking for a job, it might be getting onto the internet, seeing what's available. You might surprise yourself. But this is about education as well. You might want to study a new course. You might want to learn something different. Any kind of information gaining, this can be represented by the Page of Pentacles. But this here is somebody who is prepared to think about it and get started, gather the information, look at the stability of their life and start to work towards it. And what can happen here is, this can be you learning a new skill. It could be you taking a skill you've got and developing it. It can also be you setting up your own business. This is growth, this entrepreneur type energy here. The King of Wands is somebody who works to his skill set. He's passionate about something. He's driven. He wants to create beautiful things. He wants to create prosperity into his life from the point of view that he wants to enjoy what he's investing in. It's about enjoying what you're investing in here, because that's where the beauty and prosperity of life lies. And we're not just talking about money. We're talking about enjoyment of life here, bringing prosperity to your life. Definitely. So if there's something you want to do, you've always something you're passionate about, I would definitely get started. I would look for information here. I would start thinking about it. If I'm grateful for where I've come, I'm grateful for all the lessons that I've learned as well. I'm trusting and believing that where you are in life, you're meant to be. You've learned a lot of lessons here that can help and guide you, and always listen to your intuition, because you're going to come into your own here. You're going to be very happy. You're going to find emotional stability here. This is somebody as well who could be coming in to help you. This could be a Cancer, Pisces or Scorpio energy, somebody with that in their chart. This here could be an Aries, Leo or Sagittarius energy. So for example, if you're wanting to study something, there could be somebody with a lot of knowledge that has got your back, a good supportive energy here. So people show up. People start to show up. The right people will start to show up. But you've got to trust and believe that you have the ability to do this and bring prosperity into your life. And the first way the best way to start is to look for a blessing that you can see in your life and let the disappointments go, and don't worry about change. See, this is anxiety. Don't worry about change. The people will show up. You have got the ability to manifest the goals you want. You have got the right to be passionate about what you're investing in here. And you will gain the enlightenment. If you start to work on things, things will become clearer. There will be a shift in energies and you will go forward to create prosperity in your life. And you can create great home comforts. You'll feel good about things again. So stargazing. Here we are, beautiful stargazing. When you gaze at the stars, you give yourself fairy focus. Your intuition will flow more freely and reveal what you need to know about your situation. Trust, believe, and follow your intuition, and you will see the way forward, and you can achieve anything and bring prosperity into your life. I hope this helps. Bye-bye.